Hi friends, hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about Tempo's airdrop. For those of you who do not know, Tempo recently concluded its testnet and is currently live on mainnet. So it is crucial, guys, that we create maximum transaction on its mainnet to secure a possible airdrop with Tempo. So in today's video, I'm going to show you step by step what you need to do to farm this airdrop, the dApps that we're going to use to maximize our transaction counts, and how we can lower our transaction fees. Because since it's mainnet, you would require USDC in the form of fees, gas fees. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, please do not forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family so even they can farm such airdrops. Now, before we dive in and discuss about the airdrop, I would like to inform you that I run an Airdrop Venture community on Telegram. The link to join this community would be below the video's description. This community is free to join, guys, so there is no subscription fee whatsoever. Apart from airdrops, you would get ETF flow information, crypto news and reviews, and I do several coin reviews for new and existing coins in the market. So this is like a good educational forum that you can be a part of, that too without any expense. Now, apart from all these benefits, if you join the Airdrop Venture Telegram channel and type one word drop list, you would get access to our airdrop master sheet, which looks something like this. It contains the name of all the airdrops that we are farming. If there is a daily check-in for any of the airdrops, you would not miss that because there is a column which describes about these daily check-ins. It also provides you information about several social accounts that you need to connect in order to farm the airdrop. It has a link to join each and every airdrop. Just if in case you're stuck and you need help, there is a step-by-step video on YouTube to guide you through the process. So do not miss this opportunity, guys. Join Airdrop Venture Telegram channel and you should be able to get all of this for free. Now, apart from the Airdrop Venture Telegram channel, it is crucial that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell notification. Because if you do so, as soon as I upload a video, you would get notified. And farming these airdrop early matters because it can truly maximize your earning potential. And majority of these airdrops are time sensitive. So do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, guys. Now, before we dive in, one last thing, please read the disclaimer that is flashing on your screen. Also read the detailed disclaimer that is below the video's description. I would like to inform my viewers that farming airdrops could be risky, so you should know what you're doing. And this video is not intended for a UK audience or a UK user, so please bear that in mind. So let's begin, guys, and discuss about Tempo. Tempo has raised close to 500 million, guys. So I'm definitely not going to miss this earning opportunity. And it has got good funders and backers. It has been backed by Paradigm, Sequoia Capital, and a couple of others. So what we need to do in order to farm this airdrop, there are 3 dApps that we're going to use in today's video to maximize our transaction count. And we would need USDC on Tempo's network. So we're going to discuss all of that in today's video. So please stick with me. Now, we would need a bridge. So there is a bridge called Relay. which is quite user-friendly. Now, assume that you would need, like I forgot to mention, so you would need an EVM compatible wallet. It could be MetaMask or it could be Phantom, right? Now, you would need, let's say, if you want to move funds from Ethereum to Tempo, all you got to do is you need to select the source, which would be sell, and the destination, which would be buy. Okay, so let's say you have Ethereum with you. It could be anything. You could either have Ethereum, you could have USDC, USDT on Ethereum network. So let's say you just have Ethereum. Okay, so the source, this is, wait, on the left hand side, you need to select the network. On the right hand side, you need to select the coin. So what network are you having funds on? Let's say you have funds on Ethereum. Okay, what token do you want to swap? On Ethereum chain, I would like to swap Ethereum. Okay, now I have a little bit of Ethereum in my wallet, close to $6. So let's say I choose that. I'm not going to swap because I do have USDC on Tempo's mainnet. So this would be your source. And then you choose destinations where you want to transfer this funds to. I want to transfer it to Tempo, right? So you choose Tempo. Now, remember, guys, you would need funds in USDC as well as you would need funds in part USDC. Okay, so let's say Tempo USDC, I have an option to do half. So I'll send half my funds to Tempo USDC from Ethereum, right? And I would send other half to part USDC. Okay, so once I do that, I should see them on Tempo mainnet. So let me just open my wallet. So I'm on Tempo mainnet, guys, and this is my tokens that I have on the mainnet. I haven't swapped. This is what I have had from before. Now, one important thing that you guys should know, you would not have Tempo mainnet in your wallet. Okay, so how do you get this network? You can go to onchaingoodmorning.com. The link would be on the Airdrop Venture Telegram channel, so you can join that and you can find all that links. Okay, all the DApp links is what I meant. So here you would choose the network, Tempo mainnet, and then you see this T symbol. It says Tempo mainnet. I can click on that. Well, I don't want the bridge option. What I want is I want to just say good morning, for instance. Okay. So this should be perfect. All right. Where you see search networks, you can just type Tempo. Okay. Now here you have two options: good morning on Tempo, deploy. If you just say good morning on Tempo, if you do not have network on your MetaMask wallet, it would manually add that network. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Now, let's say I have added the network. Then if you would want, then you can do the swap, just as I explained you, so that you get USDC and part USDC on Tempo. Okay. Now, once you get these tokens, sometimes you may be able to see it in your wallet. If you're not able to see it, then this is the contract address. You can add these tokens manually. All you got to do is copy this contract address, open your MetaMask wallet, you would see these three dots, click on them, and then say import tokens. Go to custom token and add the contract address. Okay, I do not see a token symbol here because I already have this token symbol. So I already have USDC and part USDC. But for you, you should be able to see once you import the contract address. Okay, so let's say you have done that and you've got USDC and part USDC on Tempo mainnet. You can see it in your wallet. Okay, then all you got to do is you got to perform these tasks. So good morning on Tempo, you would get a pop-up. It is crucial that you change the network here. Also, while you're signing, read the network name. Okay, it should say Tempo mainnet. Now I see that I can confirm, and it would give me, so the first pop-up that we got was for spending cap request. Here you would get the transaction is likely to fail. That is fine. You just click on confirm and the transaction is successful. Okay, similarly you need to click on deploy and it should deploy the contract. This mainnet is fairly new, guys, so there could be a possibility that the transaction might be in queue, but you can leave those transactions the way it is and it should complete in its own time. Okay, do not wait for the transactions to complete because it could take really long. So again, I'm getting this transaction is likely to fail. I'm just going to click on confirm, and you see I'm getting insufficient funds, but I do have funds. So these are the errors that you would run across. All you can do in such a situation is try again. If it works, good. If it doesn't work, try it in a couple of days and hopefully it should be fine. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time, see if it works or not, let's see. I'm going to confirm the transaction. Again, I'm getting the insufficient message, so that is it. I'm not going to try anymore on this on-chain good morning. Good morning did work, deploy didn't work. Now on this dApp, you can say good morning, deploy NFTs. Here you can search by chain. So I'm going to search by Tempo, and again I'm going to say good morning. So this is on another dApp. Okay, and there are issues with this dApp as well. It runs really slow. The transaction remains in the queue and you got to wait. You see transaction failed, please try again later. I'm going to confirm. I'm going to try one last time. Okay, now I didn't get any error, but you can see this, it's sending. Now, if I open my wallet and go to activity, I would see that the transaction is queued. So let's check that. If I go to activity, you can see here, the transaction is queued. This transaction failed, but this transaction is queued. This transaction is queued. So there are quite a few transactions that are queued. Okay, this is common, and on some occasion it does take time for the transaction to get approved, right? Similarly, you can go to deploy smart contract, deploy NFTs, mint NFT. So that is all that you got to do. if these three tasks works, these are like three transactions, and the earlier dApp which I showed you, you can do two transactions. One is good morning and one is deploy. So it is like 5 transactions that you can do. Again, it just says minting. I'm not too certain that it's going to mint, and it would remain in the queue. So it does take time. The last app that I was going to talk about is Tempo domains. So here I can just say Airdrop Venture airdrops. Okay, something like this. I've got this domain available. I'm going to click on approve. I'm going to book this domain for me. Airdrop Venture airdrops. Okay. I'm going to click on confirm. It is approving. I'm going to confirm again. I'm getting this transaction is likely to fail again. Now it is registering, guys. Okay. So these are the transactions that you can try on Tempo mainnet currently. If there are more dApps available through which you can increase your transaction counts, you would be notified on Airdrop Venture Telegram channel. So it is crucial that you join the Telegram channel. Okay. That is it from today's video, guys. I don't think there is much to discuss further. I would see you in future airdrop videos. Please do not forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would see you soon in another video, guys. Take care. Cheers. Bye for now.